Hey guys, welcome back to Raptor Attacks Fun Videos. Finally, I'm back. And I brought a pretty cool new dinosaur. So yeah, I know I'm very late to this, but finally I have my second Jurassic World Wild Roars Dino Trackers. I have my second, not my second Eocarcharia, it's my second Dino Tracker. You see, I'm pretty late to it, to be honest. Just because I can only find these at Target for some reason, and I do not have a Target close to me, so yeah. But yeah, today we're going to be checking out the Jurassic World Wild Roar Dino Trackers Eocarcharia, or Eocarcharia, whatever you want to say. But this figure, I always thought looked really cool, but at the same time, I didn't like it. Like, you know that? Like, it just looks lazy. Now, at first I thought it looked really bad, but, you know, in person it looks really cool, actually. That's why I grabbed it. I'm still looking for that Kronosaurus. I can't find it anywhere. But anyways, let's take a look at the packaging. Looks pretty cool, you know. You got, like, that golden around it. You got blue and beta. You have it lives in the mountains, so it's got that little symbol there. So I like these Dino Trackers packaging. On the back here you can see it's action feature. I cannot talk today, I'm very sorry, but action feature here where it like twists and bites or roars, I don't know. And it shows here the same thing basically. And on the side over here, it shows the Diabloceratops, the Dryptosaurus, and the Kronosaurus. Want that Kronosaurus really bad. But anyways, you know, you got the Get the Jurassic World Facts app stuff. Pretty normal stuff. On the side here, Dino Trackers. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, let's go ahead and get this figure out of the box. Wow, look, I have scissors this time. It's like a miracle. I have scissors, I know. It's so amazing. Okay, but now, oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. Okay, let me get this tail out of the box. It is a pain to get this tail out. Okay, finally. Wow. The wall looks so empty right now for some reason. I really need to get a background or something. Okay, so just insert the tail like this. And there you go. You got a tail. The tail is so short and stubby. Oh my gosh. Mattel. Give it more of a tail. You call that a tail? I mean, I know they're lazy on their tails, but that's lazy, to be honest. Like, it just looks so small. It needs a bigger tail. Needs balance. I guess it does have balance, but if you give it smaller feet, a longer tail, it would be the most awesome Eocarcharia. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this figure. So, taking a look at it, to be honest, the moment I saw it, I'm like, they completely reused the colors of the Jurassic World Dominion Therizinosaurus. Am I the only one that's seen this? Because I feel like I am. Maybe not. I don't know. I've not really watched any unboxings of this, but like, look, you've got almost the same color of like that teal kind of, not teal, but like that minty green. But this one's way more darker. I thought it was kind of the same, but this one's lighter, this one's darker. They both had the red around their eye. Different patterns, but basically the same. Both have had the same... Well, okay, it's actually not the same color. But it's very similar. And it's both on their head. They've both got the same type of dark, like, blue. Like, it's just like they took the colors, they lightened them, and then slapped it on this guy. Except I really do like the tail, to be honest. Stop roaring for 2 seconds. Come on. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation. So, you have the arms. Can be rotated all the way around. The arms also like move out like that. Legs can be rotated all the way around and can move out also. And then you also have the tail can rotate. And then of course you have the jaw. Actually stays open pretty nicely, although it does sometimes spring shut if you do touch it just a little bit. You've got the neck, but that is of course in with the action feature, so it does not stay. It's kind of stuck, to be honest. I hope that's not going to be a problem. But anyways, like, the details stop roaring for 2 seconds. The details are pretty nice. You know, you've got their scales up in the head. Nice feathers down into the neck and on the jaw. Let me see if I can get that focused. Got the scales on the bottom of the jaw. Inside the mouth is actually nice, to be honest. Other than like this lip of blue here, it looks pretty nice. The whole mouth is actually nice, to be honest. Like, that's kind of amazing. Pretty nice detail. Not the best, but it's good. Good for Mattel to be like I keep saying to be honest, so I'm trying to choose different words. But you know, you got the big feathers on the head. You know, it'd be really cool if they made a Eocarcharia. Are they making Eocarcharia? I don't know. They've been making a lot of fuzzy theropods lately, so I don't remember. That would be cool. That would be really cool. Mattel, you need to make an Eocarcharia, or at least maybe they have. I don't know. I want them to, so I don't remember if there's one coming out or not. If there is, cool, but if not, you need to get on that. We need that. After seeing the Beast of the Mesozoic Eocarcharia, I am in love with Eocarcharia. But yeah, moving on from the Eocarcharia, let's go ahead and take a look. So you've got the feathers continue like all the way down, and then on the belly it has scales. So that's pretty cool looking there. The scales aren't very nicely sculpted out. They're okay, but not the best. On the arm, I love the way that the feathers kind of like, they're on the bottom and like kind of scattered around. And on the top, you've got scales, and the hands are nicely detailed with some more scales. Of course, no paint on the claws, but I mean, what do we really expect by now? I mean, we've pretty much gotten what we get. We don't get any claw paint anymore. That just, like, Mattel, like, I'm looking over here and I can see the Carnotaurus. Like, the Carnotaurus got claw paint. The Allosaurus has toe paint, claw paint. And then the T-Rexes have claw paint. What is with our new dinosaurs not getting claw paint? I mean, they kind of are always lazy about it, but, like, come on. This is, like, one of the nicer figures. Give it toe paint, claw paint, whatever. But, like, seriously. And then on to the legs, which I think are always really nicely sculpted by Mattel. You know, you've got the feathers, and they're really nicely sculpted out. And some nice big scales here. And I like how the feathers are just kind of scattered around. And it's got fuzzy feet, like those chickens that have fuzzy feet. I like that. And you can see the nice scale details. And other than that, it's very nicely detailed on the feet. I wish they could do that with the whole body. And, you know, you got your feathers going down to the tip of the tail. It's actually got a nice lip there, like, of feathers. Looks really nice. Instead of just, like, smoothing it out like this. You got, like, a nice dip into the actual, like, tail there. That looks cool. I don't know, but it's like an extra step to make it look more realistic. Paint detailing on this, and the colors, you know, that's where it gets a little bit weirder, because again, like I already said, they kind of just reused the Jurassic World Dominion Therizinosaurus, but just made the colors a little bit lighter. And of course, this one suffers a lot from Mattel's obsession of making the bottom jaw a different color than the top jaw. I mean, look at this. I mean, it doesn't even match. It doesn't even, like the mint green jaw with the dark. Okay, it looks cool, but at least do some paint that runs down its neck. Don't just randomly slap on a different colored jaw. It looks weird. Come on, it looks weird. Am I the only one that absolutely hates this? Like, I am so tempted to just paint the feathers here this color. Like, I need it. It's bothering me so much. Oh my gosh, I'm just like, Mattel, stop with making the jaws a different color than the rest of it. Like, I'm sitting here looking, and like half the dinosaurs in my collection have that. Come on, you can do it. It's cool sometimes with some figures, like let's say the Spinosaurus, like that Spinosaurus. That one looks good. To be honest, that one looks pretty good. Sarcosuchus looks good. Now the T-Rexes, yeah, no, not so much. That does not look like Rexy. But I know that Mattel is just gonna continue this, so why do I even bother? But yeah, let's just continue on. So it's like all this dark blue, you know, very dark blue, and the eye has some. Oh, will you stop? It's got the red. It's got like a nice, like, it's got like a scratch looking, but it's just paint, and it looks pretty cool. Around the eyes, that same red color. It's like a light red. But the thing that really bothers me also is that the eye is the same color as that, so it just kind of looks messy, kind of. And this black just goes with the goes into the eye, and it looks odd, to be honest. It doesn't look right. And on the top of the head, you have that same color, but it's kind of like splotched all around with stripes on the top of the head. It's pretty nice. It would be nice if they continued that, like, into these feathers, but you know what? It's Mattel. Again, they stop right here with the dark blue paint and give it some, like, stripes going off, and it kind of fades into this. But you know what? It would look way better if the feathers were all dark blue. And I was gonna say, because in the box, it looked really bad, because I was thinking, oh my gosh, they did it again. They just stopped at the paint right here. No more paint onto the tail. But no, they like dry brushed a little bit onto the tail. Just a little bit. Just enough to not make us infuriated by this, because it very much would, like they did with the Scorpio Venator. But yeah, at least they gave us some. Just, why couldn't they have done it with the whole thing? I don't know why I complain about it anymore. It just, by now, that's just the thing. And I know this is completely different. This is completely off what we're talking about. But people are always complaining about Mattel, how cheap their dinosaurs are, how bad they look. And you know what? Yeah, sometimes they are. But let's just be thankful we don't have to deal with this anymore. Come on, guys. Be thankful that we don't have to deal with this anymore. This is not what we get anymore. Of course. I don't know, I just had to bring that up, because people always say Mattel is so cheap. And I mean, yeah, it is, but at the same time, be glad we don't have to deal with Hasbro anymore. And last thing is, let's look at the action feature. Oh, that was scary. I thought its jaw wouldn't shut. Why is it? Mine is broken. I'm afraid mine's broken. And last thing is the scan code here. Okay, and I think that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.